Hey guys, I'm Renee Young. You gotta subscribe to Smack Talk's YouTube channel.
Alright guys, welcome to This Week in Wrestling, covering everything that's gone on over the course of this past week, a week in which WWE announced the suspension of 2 current stars for violating the company's wellness policy. The superstars in question were both Adam Rose and Ascension member Connor, both of whom have been suspended for wellness policy violations previously, meaning they'll both be off TV for 60 days for a second violation. This also means they'll both be sitting on 2 strikes, so if it happens again, both will be released from the contracts, meaning it's highly unlikely either man will get pushed when they do return to TV, as a 3rd strike would ruin any ongoing angles. While the loss of Adam Rose and Connor won't cause too much of a problem, WWE suffered a major blow this week when Bray Wyatt suffered an injury to his right calf during a match with Roman Reigns on the first live event of WWE's European tour in Milan. According to reports, the injury happened when Wyatt slipped and not during any particular move, leading to the trainer coming in to check on Bray, who had tried to walk it off but was in too much pain to do so, and the match had to be called off. Footage of the aftermath of the injury was captured on camera and seen the rest of the Wyatts, the Usos and the Dudleys come down to save face, leading to someone going through a table, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to the video in the description. Moving on to some much more positive news, and this week also seeing the surprise debut of Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, or as WWE have been using on social media, the Bullet Club. The debut seen both guys hit the ring and attack the Usos in what appeared to be a strange choice of debut, as most fans had been expecting this to come at Payback when AJ Styles takes on Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or even later in the night on Raw as Styles took on Sami Zayn. However, thinking things through, with AJ set to take on Roman Reigns at Payback, perhaps the Bullet Club's plan is to take out Reigns' allies ahead of the match, starting with the Usos. Either way, this week's question of the week asks you what you thought of their debut, so make sure to get involved and leave your thoughts in the comments. Up next, Ryback was interviewed during the Dubai leg of the current WWE tour, and he had some interesting things to say regarding his match with Kalisto at WrestleMania. Ryback said he did not enjoy the experience or the past 3 WrestleManias, as he thought the US title match should have been on the main card, and he also went on to say that next year he wants to be in the main event, but sometimes hard work doesn't pay off, and maybe the big guy will have to go find another world where that does pay off. Speaking of other worlds, in both Progress and Evolve are currently in the news due to their partnership with NXT, as WWE have announced the upcoming Global Cruiserweight Series will see both companies holding qualifying matches. First up, at the April 24th Progress event in London, Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Flash Morgan Webster, while Jack Gallagher squares off against Pete Dunne. Then on May 7th from Queens, New York, Evolve Wrestling sees their current tag team champions Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams squaring off, along with Fred Yehi battling 15-year veteran TJ Perkins, who TNA fans will know as Suicide, aka Manic. Finally, in some sad news, also reported this week was the death of ECW original Balls Mahoney, who passed away on Tuesday just a day after his 44th birthday. Celebrating his life, Tommy Dreamer and his former ECW colleagues kicked off last night's House of Hardcore 13 show with a tribute to Mahoney, which I'll leave a link to in the video description. So on that rather somber note, that brings us to the end of This Week in Wrestling. But guys, let me know your thoughts on all of this week's stories in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like is greatly appreciated. But until next time, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll catch you later.